Hello my friends, welcome back here to the channel. This is a project that I designed here on the Fusion 360. In the first video, I will create all these three components, the base, the pin, and the handle. And in the next video, I will create an assembly workflow for this project and show you how to restrict this movement. Let's start creating these parts. I made these drawings. Create another design. Here create another component named as base. And in this process we can start creating this sketch that is this profile here, 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 here. Align this line on the vertical and the horizontal. This is the 20.2 millimeters. Measurement of 62.15 millimeters. 59. 38.7. Here is 19.45 millimeters, and the height is 58.7 millimeters. The height is 58.7, and this distance is 19.45 millimeters. Finish the sketch. We can apply a thickness of 19 millimeters with the whole length 19 and symmetric. That's okay. We turn here to the base. That is, select this front face. This and the profile. Just create the contour. Click here to this point and start to apply some measurements here. The base drawing will be 51.5 millimeters. 51.5 millimeters. The height is 25 millimeters. This will be 8 millimeters. The height of these lines is 20.5 millimeters, and the angle is 35 millimeters. Constrain that line horizontally and that line vertically, and we will have our profile here. Finish the sketch and remove material as 7.35 millimeters. Here, remove material as -7.35 millimeters. As 3 millimeters here. F for fillet, here, here, and here, as 3 millimeters. On this face, you need to create a rectangle here. Select this point, constrain with that point. And we have a distance of 30 millimeters in the same height as you use 30.5 millimeters, but here is 30 millimeters. Just minus 0.5 millimeters. And apply here a chamfer of 0.5 millimeters. It's okay. Here we have a chamfer with two distance chamfer. This edge change to two distance here. This first one is 3.15. The second is 5 millimeters. Now we can start to create some holes here on the project. The first will be the 8.5 millimeters with 11.5 and 9 millimeters distance. Here we can create a circle with a distance of 9 millimeters, and the other distance is 11.5 millimeters. It's a simple hole. We can select as all, but the diameter is 8.5 millimeters. This is the first hole of the project. We can make another one here on the bottom. It's an M4 0.6 thread. Select this bottom face. The distance from this edge is 40 millimeters, and the distance of that is 6 millimeters. In this case is taped hole, full, change to 4 millimeters and 0.5, and the distance needs to cut this first material here. For the next, we will to create some points that will be easier to create our holes that we need. These are 7 millimeters and 9 millimeters distance. These 2 points is aligned, and that will be 8.5. Return here to the base. 7. This is 7 from the border. And that will be 7.5 millimeters distance, and that's okay. Finish. Click on the hole button, click here and here. Now this is a simple hole with a countersink that will be all. The first is 8, 9 degrees and 4 millimeters. That will be a full, and it's a M4 0.5 thread, 8 millimeters, and click OK. Holes here on this front face, create some 2 points here. This point is 70 millimeter distance. You can click P for project. This here, and project this line here. Align horizontally with this point, and that horizontally with this line, and the distance will be 11 millimeters distance. this hole needs to be. It's a simple one here, just with 6 millimeters depth and 6 millimeter diameter, here and here. Now we can make our last holes here. On this top face here, this is 9 millimeters with 12 millimeters distance. It's a simple hole with 15 millimeters and 8.5 millimeters diameter here. Here we complete this base part, return to the main project, create another component as pin, hide the first component, select this button, start a circle with 8.5 millimeters, start a circle with 7.8 millimeters, here is 7.8 millimeters, extrude symmetrically the whole length as 30 millimeters, create here a gap, here and here with 5 millimeters. We can project that object and make that a distance of 7 millimeters. E for extrude, select all these profiles, change it to symmetric, select here a distance and create OK. Apply a chamfer with equal distance at 0.5 millimeters. This is our pin. Return here to the main project, hide the component, and we will create here the handle. Start another sketch, and that is our handle. Start creating here some lines. Another line here and here. Create a arc, 3 points here and here. And another one here, here, and here. And start some measurements. Will be 120 millimeters. Here, 120 millimeters. This height is 32 millimeters. A circle here. To create here a circle of 8 millimeters. Distance by 10 and 10 millimeters. We can make these points aligned and break this line here and cut this line. These lines need to be collinear. And the handle will be 45.76, 45.75, with a radius of 4 millimeters. A 5 and a 12 millimeters here, 5 millimeters and 12 millimeters. Now we have our profile. Finish. The thickness is 30 millimeters. Yeah, apply more symmetrically and 30 millimeters. Apply a fillet of 10. And here on the top face, just create a rectangle here. You can create the middle point of this line constrained to this point center as 55 and 12.3 millimeters. 12.3 millimeters. Just extrude this, remove all the material here, and our handle is done. Return to the main project, and in this video we create all the components that we need for this project, and the next I will create the assembly flow and the restrict movements for this project. Consider here to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.